So welcome to URI. Welcome to the fall semester, everybody. My name is Brian Dewsbury. I am an associate professor of biology. So I'm over in CBLS. I am kind of a unicorn, I guess. I want to say that in the nicest way possible, not to be self-deprecating, but I am a scientist. I teach intro bio. I was trained as a marine biologist, but I study science education. I mean, I literally study the best ways to deliver an education experience for everybody, whether they're in kindergarten or PhD or whatever. So this is a course I'm really excited about because as somebody who studied STEM, who has a PhD in STEM, but is passionate about inclusion and equity in education, I am trying to, with Professor Chavez, really get people talking about what being human in STEM is like. So we tend to not be able to get to do this kind of stuff, honestly, in bio and chemistry and physics and the basic science classes. But we get to do this semester, right? We're gonna just have you all read, and every week, we'll circle back, read your comments, and share our own thoughts. And we're hoping that this process of inquiry and you sort of taking charge of the syllabus is a way that kind of inspires you to know more and more about the history of STEM, the history of learning in STEM, and probably most importantly, ways in which you, the future of STEM, can make the field better for everybody else. So I'm excited to meet you and talk to you and hear your thoughts. If you detect a thick accent, it's because I'm from Trinidad and Tobago, pause there for emphasis. Yeah, so that's in the Caribbean. But I've been at URI here for 6 years and I'm looking forward to this semester. Professor?
Awesome. Hi, everyone. My name is Victoria Chavez. I use they, she pronouns. Whenever you email me or chat with me, feel free to call me Victoria or Professor Chavez, whatever you're more comfortable with. I've been at URI for a year now. I was on a part-time basis, and this semester I'm actually starting as a full-time lecturer, so I'm really excited to be able to teach more courses and advise students and have job security for the spring, because who knows what's going to happen. I'm also super excited to teach this course. It's completely new. We're working on it as we go. We want your input. We want your suggestions and your feedback. We decided to make it asynchronous so you could devote a lot of the time to the readings, because the readings can be really dense. But we do want to have that sense of community with you all. So we're going to try and do these weekly videos so that you can get to know us a little better, and we can talk a little bit about what some of the main topics and ideas that came out of your discussions were. And of course, we're always available. If you'd ever like to meet, you can just email us and we'll set up a time to chat. Like Brian said, we're super excited about this course. So I took a similar course when I was an undergrad, and it was hands down one of my favorite courses that I took. It was really interesting to be able to have these types of conversations with folks who wouldn't usually have them, if that makes any sense. So my undergrad was in computer science and Hispanic studies, and then I did my master's in urban education policy, specifically focusing on computer science education, not so much how to teach it, but the kinds of policies and curricula that would be most accessible to everyone. And so that's kind of like my background. I also did a little bit of software engineering. And so I come with a little bit of experience at a bunch of different spots, but what I'm really interested in is just having equitable spaces in STEM. I think back to my own experience going through school, and I think about, K through 8 not having a science teacher, not really having science, and then in high school being expected to know all of these things and take all of these rigorous courses. And that really, setting me behind, and a lot of my students that I've seen have this similar experience in high school, and then they come in unprepared for these STEM courses. So I want to have these critical conversations, think about the kinds of systems that we're working with and working in, and figure out how to make them better, how to really dismantle them, and give all of our students and all of our peers and colleagues opportunities to thrive, not just like survive in these systems. So super excited to get to know you all. Please feel free to reach out, and would love to meet at any time virtually, of course. And eventually, in a post-COVID world, would love to hang out and grab coffee.
Would you barbecue for us, Professor?
What I what?
Would you barbecue for us when we meet post-COVID?
Yes, yes, absolutely.